They are at the post. And they are racing. Simply complicated with a fast beginning. Also hustled in between horses. Reina de la Rose and up the inside. Sweet Baby Ray. Now Amariez punches up between runners. Aragon away in the fifth position. Two in front of Flat Out Faye, who's a length in front of Fun and Tears. Lucky Cat 2 is next, flanked by the favorite Party Next Door, second last. And Miss Sinatra Glory Lady is at the back of the pack. Sweet Baby Ray, fleet-footed in Florence, shows the way by two. Amari S is second, Simply Complicated third. Up to the outside, Fun and Tears is underway from fourth. Down the inside is Aragon to the top of the home stretch. Meanwhile, Party Next Door is splitting horses, raced up into fifth. Here comes Party Next Door after Sweet Baby Ray. It's Sweet Baby Ray shows the way. Way out wide, Party Next Door lunging up from between horses. Amari S, Simply Complicated. Sweet Baby Ray is still there. Sweet Baby Ray by three. Party Next Door is charging, but maybe running out of ground. Sweet Baby Ray, Party Next Door lunging. Photo finish. I think Sweet Baby Ray held on a fast-charging Party Next Door, who may have ran out of real estate in 59 and 2. Bombs away in the opener. He's in. They are at the post. And they are racing. You're in, Corey. Hustled out to the front. Blueberry jumped well. The Gray PH Factor now advances to the outside of that one. River Redemption away in the fourth position. Argentello's a close-up fifth. Irish Declaration is sixth. Towards his outsides, Nepal up. Then a link for the back as they head in the first turn. It is Patriot Drive. And last away early, Kazan, the favorite, is ninth and trailing. You're in, Corey, tolling along by the 6.5 furlong marker, in front by two after a quarter of 24 seconds flat. PH Factor, hard held there from second. Blueberry to the inside for Calumet is third. Deep on the course, River Redemption fourth. Towards his inside, Argentello. The Irish bred is fifth and about 3.5 off the pace. Margin of two back to the pair of Irish Declaration and Nepal up. They're two in front of Patriot Drive, and Kazan, the favorite, is still last. They head up the backside. Now they approach the half-mile stage. Urin Corey has company, namely PH Factor to the outside, as Argentello is a clear-cut third. Blueberry is fourth. River Redemption shoved on for some more speed from fifth. From the backfield, here's Patriot Drive to the outside of Nepal up, a length to Irish Declaration, and Kazan is still last under a heavy ride. Half mile was 47 and 4. You're in, Corey, the long shot leader, getting out in the turn. That's going to open the fence up for Argentello, who takes advantage and comes right on through as PH Factor's been parked out wide throughout to the top of the home stretch. Argentello with a dream trip up the fence in the white blaze turns him on down with a furlong to go. Argentello in front by two. PH Factor, Yorin Corey are second and third from the backfield. Here comes Kazan. Kazan's closing in up the inside. Blueberry, they're deep inside the final 16th. Argentello is still there. Late on the scene, Kazan. Argentello wins by a diminishing length. Kazan rallied from last to be second. Multiple horse photo for the Shoto. Running time 1:45 and 2. Field of 8 all set. They are racing. Tilted Towers had an alert beginning. Bring Me a Check flashing speed from between horses. Attaboy Anthony. Right to that one's inside is Merlin Song and Malibu Time to the inside from fifth as they run up the backside. Solidify is racing in the sixth position, about 7 off the pace towards his inside Polar Wind, and Karam is at the back of the pack. Up the backside they go. Tilted Towers, and Chris Amy going to work on trying to ration that speed back as Attaboy Anthony defers from second. Bring Me a Check in a perfect spot from third. Merlin Song down on the inside from fourth. From the backfield, here comes up to the outside Solidify. Malibu Time right there as Polar Wind got beat to the hole. Still 4 back to Karam. Tilted Towers out there winging it on the front end, has built up a 5-length lead. Half mile was quick though, 44 and 4. Tilted Towers still up front. Bring Me a Check still chasing from second. Up the inside, Merlin Song down the stand side. Solidify is underway as Tilted Tower starts to lug in with a furlong to go. Here's Bring Me a Check, who launches the assaulted. Bring Me a Check is going 2 to their 1. It's Tilted Tower still there, but he's breathing fire as Bring Me a Check is rallying up to the outside. Tilted Towers to the inside, but Bring Me a Check will snap him right on the wire, 3/4 of a length. Tilted Towers was second. Solidify third. Polar Wind was fourth. Running time 1:16 and 4. They're at the post. And they are racing. Touch Revenge, Pine Knoll, also read the cliff notes. Roboman, in fact, Cool House, these five right across the course as they run the first turn, where Touch Revenge, racing well off the rail, has the lead by just about a length. Pine Knoll second. Read the cliff notes is third. To the inside, Beatbox, savoring every yard from fourth, advances up a couple of positions as Roboman parked out wide. Then it is Cool House from between horses. A Credit is about six off the pace, racing mid-flight, a length in front of Jungle Warfare. LeBlanc is next, still four. Back to Founder. That's the 10 of them. Up the backside they go with 5 furlongs to go. The quarter quick, 23 and 3. Touch Revenge, half aside. Pine Knoll can wait no more now. Draws right alongside. Read the cliff notes to the outside third. Beatbox, perfectly placed behind that trio from fourth. Cool House is fifth. Then a couple lengths further back, Roboman up to the outside is gaining ground now. Then it's a Credit shuffled between horses, being ridden but running in place at this juncture. LeBlanc to his outside. Jungle Warfare is under heavy drive but not responding. And Founder warming up from the back of the pack. 47-2 the time for the half mile. There goes Beatbox up and after Touch Revenge. It's Beatbox with the lead. Touch Revenge is second. Up the inside, A Credit is loose and charging. LeBlanc taking the overland route. Top of the home stretch, and Beatbox emerges with the lead. Touch Revenge is still fighting on. A Credit now switches off these and is coming at him and coming on. 1/16 to go, and Beatbox is opening up on pace setting Touch Revenge as they race down to the wire. Beatbox jumped a shadow shortly before the wire, but still wins by almost 2. Touch Revenge was second, a 3-horse photo for the Miners involving LeBlanc, Founder, and A Credit. Running time 1:36 and 3. Beatbox, now a 5-time. Musino is in. They are at the post. And they are off. So start for River in Egypt. Quick start for Donegal Danny, hustled out to the front, who'll have company. Aerator is quick into stride and also fleet-footed line of sight. In the 3-path, on the run the first turn, it is crossing further out. It is Musino. Meanwhile, Aerator just took a bad step there and had to check off heels and is near the back of the pack. Up top, it's crossing, shows the way. Donegal Danny racing along in the second position. A few lengths further back to Musino from third. Line of sight is fourth. Couple lengths further back as they head up the backside. Event Detail to the outside of Barrel House, still 3. Back to Smart Prize. A margin of 7 back to Scat 2 Tap, 3-2 River in Egypt. And then a couple links further back to Boudin, and pulled up into the first turn after checking is Aerator. Up the backside they go, the quarter 22 and 4, and the half mile 46 and 1. Donegal Danny the leader. There goes Event Detail with a 3-wide blitz. And just like that, Event Detail has ranged up into the lead. Donegal Danny now back into second. Musino is third. Down on the inside is Line of Sight. Smart Prize is underway. But with a quarter mile to go, Event Detail is in complete control. Event Detail, the jock looking back for competition, will see that he's 3 in front of Donegal Danny, who's under a full-out drive. Up to the outside, gaining ground now, Musino in the center of the track. Scat to Tap. 1 furlong to go. Corrales still looking for competition and is simply barely keeping Event Detail to the task. 1/16th left. It is Event Detail in a dominant display here. The battles for the balance. Event Detail, much the best winner. Won by about 3.5, all wrapped up. A photo for second between Smart Prize and Musino. Then it was Scat 2 Tap fourth, 137 and 4. She's in. They are at the post. And they are racing. Miss Knuckles out to set the pace. You So Money Baby away in good order. Also Sweet Ginger flashing speed. Sea Monster trying to catch a hold from the inside, but she'll have to let him go and set forth off that trio of leaders. Favite settles along just towards the inside of Happy Place. They're about 3 in front of Warris, who's a half a side in front of La Cupracito Lucky Us Trails. Up the backside they go. Sweet Ginger and Miss Knuckles. They are stride for stride by the 3.5 furlong marker. Now Sea Monster comes to the outside for clear running, moves a closer third. You So Money Baby's back into 4th position. Vavite is under a drive from 5th, moving with her. Warris to the outside. Lucky Us is down on the inside with nowhere to go from the backfield. La Cupracito Happy place trails. 3 across the course with a quarter to go. And here comes Sea Monster in the red and white with a 3-wide bid. Sea Monster up and after the lead. Sweet Ginger still boxing on. Down the center, Yuso Money Baby further out, Warris. And also finishing with interest is Vavite. Here's Yuso Money Baby. Up and after the lead. Sea Monster to the inside, to the outside. Here comes Warris with a late surge. And Vavite from between horses is going to get tight down to the wire. Yuso Money Baby. Warris lunging. Yuso Money Baby wins by about a half a side. Warris to the outside of Vavite. Late on the scene. Lucky Us and Sea Monster 112 and 4. I'm just waiting on American Icon off the also drawing in. Field of 12 at post. And they are racing. Good start for Finestra, also quick into stride. Tightrope hustled out to the front. Infinite is forwardly placed, and from between horses, there goes Page One. Splitting horses up into second, up the backside. Visar's Boy is next. Baseball Politics to the inside. Race Driver to the outside. Greener Pastures to the inside of My Man Flintstone. And Bears watching third last, a couple lengths further back to American Icon. And Hilarious Affair at the back of the pack. 21 and for the time for the opening quarter. And Tightrope shows the way in front by 3. Now here's Page One up into second to come and get the pace setter Finestra back into third. Then it is Infinite from fourth. Race Driver gearing up from the backfield up into the 5th position. Still 2. Back to My Man Flintstone rounding the turn. And top of the home stretch. Tightrope still there. The lead's down to 3. Here comes Page One and 5 wide. Race Driver to the top of the home stretch. Tightrope is still there, drifting out to the center of the course. Up the inside comes Page One. Down along the rail, Finestra. Race Driver switching down to the inside as Tightrope is breathing fire. Here comes Race Driver up the inside. Tightrope still fighting on. Infinite late on the scene. Race Driver. Race Driver gets it done. First off the claim here for Mark Sims. Well prepared by that one to win at 9-2 odds to start the late double in 110 and 1. And they are at the post. They are racing. Aggressivity put in tight shortly after the start in his last. Rue is sitting on out for the lead. Mr. Walsh will press that one. Those two hook up early and go on with a by just about a length and a half to Semi-Charmed Day. Percentage is 4th, a length in front of Stewart's Rules, who's just towards the inside of Here Comes Trey. Estillo Peligroso is just towards the inside of Tornado Boy, who's shadowed deep on the course by Lizzie's Lure. And then after that awkward beginning, Aggressivity is second last as they continue to run up the backside with just about 6 furlongs to go. And at the back of the pack is Futile. The quarter 23 and 1, and the pace is on. Match race mode up top. Rue to the inside of Mr. Walsh. They continue to match strides about 6 lengths in front of Semi-Charmed Day just outside the half-mile stage. 4 lengths further back to Percentage perfectly placed, and then it's Stewart's Rules to the inside of that one. On the move now, Lizzie's Lure, and from the backfield, there goes Aggressivity, launching his assault from the back of the pack. He's wide but closing in as they took the half-mile 46 and 3. And Rue has put away the favorite, Mr. Walsh. Semi-Charged Day to the outside of that one. Here's Stewart's Rules up the inside. Continue to advance, but continue to be wide as Aggressivity. Rue will turn him on down at 9-1 from the backfield. Here comes Aggressivity. Stewart's Rules in with a shot to the top of home stretch, and it's Rue. But here comes Stewart's Rules on the attack to the outside. Rue shaken up, but the Indiana-bred Stewart's Rules has dead aim to the outside. Aggressivity had too much work to do. He was caught wide throughout inside the final 16th. Stewart's Rules is still there. Tough luck for Aggressivity. Late on the scene is Stillo Peligroso, and Stewart's Rules for the Holden family wins at 21-1. The Indiana bred picks up the 5th lifetime victory. Home a winner in 139 and 4.